Help me write big news maximum 2,000 words, no number, no space for news, maintaining grammatical, without any source link. The Voice has once again stunned its audience with a bold new twist that has completely shaken up the competition. For the first time in the show's long-running history, the battle rounds have undergone a shocking format change, and fans across the country are buzzing with mixed reactions. The coaches and contestants alike found themselves caught off guard by the sudden shift, marking what many are calling one of the most unpredictable moves in the show's history. The new format, which was unveiled during the latest episode, introduces a completely reimagined approach to the traditional battle rounds, altering the way artists face off and how decisions are made about who advances to the next stage. Instead of the familiar one-on-one battle that pits two singers from the same team against each other, this season's twist introduced a multi-artist showdown that changes everything fans thought they knew about The Voice. For years, the battle rounds have been one of the most iconic parts of the competition. It's where tension rises, emotions run high, and coaches must make gut-wrenching choices about which of their team members to keep and which to let go. The format's simplicity and intensity have been a hallmark of The Voice since the beginning, making it a favorite among viewers. But this time, producers decided to take things in a daring new direction. Instead of the traditional dead battle, multiple contestants from each team were grouped together to perform simultaneously in what the show has dubbed Battle Clash. The innovative twist created a completely different energy on stage as 3 or even 4 artists from the same team performed the same song together, blending their styles and competing to stand out in real time. The result was a mix of chaos, brilliance, and pure unpredictability that left fans divided about whether the change was genius or just too much. The new rule also gave coaches a different kind of power. After each Battle Clash performance, the coach had to make an instant decision about which artist would advance without any deliberation time or private discussion with mentors. This meant that emotion and instinct ruled the moment, adding a layer of raw authenticity and tension that captivated viewers. The coaches, Reba McEntire, Niall Horan, Gwen Stefani, and John Legend, each reacted differently to the pressure. Reba, known for her warmth and country wisdom, called the new format wild but exciting, admitting that it challenged her to make faster decisions than she was used to. Niall described it as madness in the best possible way, while Gwen expressed how hard it was to watch multiple artists she cared for perform at once. John Legend, ever the perfectionist, praised the creativity of the twist but confessed that it made his job 10 times harder. The performances themselves were nothing short of electrifying. The stage transformed into a high-energy musical showdown, filled with harmonies, solos, and dramatic moments as contestants fought to make their voices heard above the rest. For some, the pressure brought out their very best. Contestants who might have faded into the background in previous rounds suddenly shone brightly, using the new structure to showcase their individuality. Others, however, struggled to find their footing in the intense format, leading to emotional eliminations that tugged at the audience's heartstrings. Social media exploded the moment the twist aired. Within minutes, #The Voice Battle Clash began trending across multiple platforms as fans debated the new rule. Some praised the producers for keeping the show fresh after so many seasons, calling the change revolutionary, thrilling, and exactly what The Voice needed. They argued that the Battle Clash format forced contestants to adapt, collaborate, and compete on a whole new level, revealing who truly had the artistry and stage presence to rise above the rest. But not everyone was on board. A large portion of longtime fans voiced frustration and confusion over the new system, saying that it made it difficult to focus on individual performances. Many viewers complained that the new setup was too hectic and took away from the intimacy and storytelling that made the battle rounds so emotionally compelling in the first place. Some even worried that the chaos might overshadow raw talent, turning the competition into more of a spectacle than a showcase of voice. One viewer on social media wrote that they missed the classic head-to-head structure that gave each singer room to shine, while another argued that the new twist made it nearly impossible to judge fairly. Others simply called the format crazy, unsure whether to love or hate the drastic move. Meanwhile, the contestants themselves had mixed feelings. Several described the battle clash as exhilarating but nerve-wracking. One artist said it felt like performing in a storm, where the key was to stay focused and emotionally connected even while surrounded by fierce competition. Another contestant admitted that while the pressure was overwhelming, it pushed them to a level of performance they never knew they could reach. For Blake Shelton fans, who still followed the show closely despite his departure, the change sparked speculation about how the country icon would have handled it if he were still coaching. Many fans took to social media to say that Shelton's humor and calm leadership would have been perfect for the new chaos, imagining how he might have turned the battle clash into one of his trademark teaching moments filled with wit and wisdom. Inside the studio, the energy was palpable. Audience members cheered and gasped as each battle clash unfolded, watching as the coaches struggled to make their lightning-fast decisions. The unpredictability kept everyone on edge, with some shocking eliminations that left both fans and fellow contestants stunned. The emotional stakes felt higher than ever before, as artists had only one shot to prove their worth in a performance where every note mattered. The show's producers defended the format change, explaining that the goal was to keep the voice evolving and to challenge both coaches and artists in new ways. They emphasized that innovation is part of what keeps the show alive and exciting after so many seasons. By breaking the familiar mold, the show hopes to create moments that are more spontaneous, dramatic, and emotionally charged than ever before. Reba McEntire, who has quickly become a fan favorite in her coaching role, spoke after the episode about how the new twist reminded her of the unpredictability of real-life performance. "You never know what's going to happen when you're on stage," she said. "This new format forces everyone to think on their feet, and that's what makes a true artist." Her words resonated with fans who saw the change as a reflection of the reality of the music industry, where competition is fierce and adaptability is key. The Voice has always thrived on balancing heart, strategy, and spectacle. And this season's twist has reignited conversation about what the show's identity truly is. Is it a talent competition focused on pure vocal ability, or an entertainment platform designed to surprise and thrill audiences week after week? The debate continues to rage, and if anything, the new format has succeeded in getting everyone talking. As the battle rounds continue, all eyes are on how the new system will affect the trajectory of the season. Will the most talented singers still rise to the top? Or will the chaotic energy of the battle clash favor those who are more dynamic and stage-ready? Fans are eager to see whether this experiment becomes a permanent feature or a one-time gamble in The Voice's long history. What remains certain is that the latest change has breathed new life into the show, reminding audiences why The Voice continues to dominate the music competition landscape. It dares to take risks, to evolve, and to challenge not only its contestants but its viewers as well. The battle clash twist may have divided fans, but it has also united them in one undeniable truth. No matter how much it changes, The Voice still knows how to deliver unforgettable television. With more battle clashes ahead and tensions rising among teams, the show's next episodes promise even greater drama, surprises, and heart-stopping performances. Whether fans ultimately love or hate the twist, they'll be watching closely, knowing that in the Voice arena, anything can happen. And that's exactly what keeps the music playing.